Well, we could talk about those robot shoes that I got as a payment for the last video that I did together with Henning Pauly, but let's talk song. Today I'm going to look at The Killer's new single Bright Lights. It's a couple of hours before the release of the video. I can't really wait, so let's get going. Intro, very open hits. Apparently we are on the key of E flat, something rather unusual, but something that guitar-oriented bands, just like the Killers, reach relatively easily by tuning down their guitars a half step. And the chords apparently seem to be E flat major, C minor, B flat major, and A flat major. If we talk about chord stage degrees, we would have a 1, 6 minor, 5, 4 progression. Running out of highway, shorter on time. I like this very much. We have got a 1-4-1 progression, something that's also called the plagal cadence. I believe with the same bass note, with E flat remaining in bass, even though we go to A flat sometimes. And then the tail being 6 minor 5 4, just as in the intro. Take that time with the verse, which I like. But that was surprising. Really nice build-up apparently before the chorus. Back where I belong, I believe is what I heard. So 4 5 6 5 5, and now chorus, which I believe also started on the 1 chord. Really cool interlude melody. So basically the 3, the 5, and the 1 of the scale. But really cool as an in-between between chorus and verse number 2. And then some too. There are things I would change, but it ain't worth going through. Or maybe I'm tapped out. What I really like is that in the verse we stay on that 4 chord basically up until the beginning of the progression, whereas in the chorus we always got back to the 5 chord, raising the urgency and making everything more dominant and more tense. Just plain old tired. Tonight the charge is reading low, but I'm still hard. I love that mini bridge. Dum dum ba bum boom. Always almost like a meatloaf thingy, right? Very rhythmic. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. Turn the bright lights on. Baby, turn the bright lights on. Put me back on the corner to sing my song. I'ma show it tonight. Turn the bright lights on. What I really love is that we have got a very strong hook, which is that baby turn the bright light on melody line that gets then buried. Baby turn the bright light on. Same lyric, same melodic rhythm, different notes though, putting everything a bit higher, which kind of really punches that in. Really cool, and also a very good idea to have this as the title of your song, Bright Lights. I'm really curious to find out what's after chorus number 2. Will you turn the bright lights on? 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 I'm very curious to find out what that chord was. Repetition of Will You Turn the Bright Lights On. Really cool, a really strong build-up, very strong primary bridge that probably builds up to the last chorus, and kind of recycling all the chords and harmonic structures that we know from verses and chorus. New chord that I wasn't expecting. Let's listen to it again. Will you turn the bright lights on? Will you turn the bright lights on? Is that what I'm hearing? G major? G minor? Lights on. I'm getting Meatloaf vibes. New hook. That's rock and roll. That was a really, really cool hit, a 3-3-3-3-2-2 thing. Really, really cool harmonic rhythm that a lot of people have used before and that always works. What's that? That's an interesting ending. I believe it's 2 minor to 1. And that was the Killer's new single, Bright Lights. First thoughts, it's a very energetic rock and roll song using this 1-6 minor 5 4 chord progression in both verse and the chorus in different variations. It transmits a lot of energy. It's of course beautifully written when we look at melody development, how they take this Baby Turn the Bright Lights On. Was it Baby Turn the Bright Lights On? I don't really remember. The beginning of the chorus that then gets repeated a little higher. Really, really nice melody development. What I also loved was the song structure with that very, very strong primary bridge actually not leading up to a strong last chorus, but to an outro where we kind of have this ad-lib thingy of everything's going to be all right, baby turn the bright lights on. So different lyrical and melodic phrases that are played around with. Songwriting learnings. Number 1, something that I used to do a lot with my band Campaign Like Clockwork. Take that primary bridge as a kind of crazy build-up, don't know what thing, where you actually build up all the energy that you need for the end of your song. Number 2, make sure that the title of the song, Bright Lights, appears quite often, something that they managed quite nicely. And number 3, be aware of melody development. So when you have a melodic phrase in the chorus, just as this Baby Turn the Bright Lights On, then vary this phrase, sing it higher the second time around so that people recognize your lines, but at the same time you create variation and new surprises. Those were my first thoughts on the Killer's new single, Bright Lights. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, to give me the likes, to also leave me comments. That helps a lot. Please also check out the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting, available at spectreacademy.net, if you want to take your songwriting skills to the next level. Also, if you want to try out one-on-one songwriting coaching sessions with me, please feel free to contact me via the socials. All the links in the description. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about my robot slippers now. Bye bye.